going to start off tonight with our what I like to call our classical section. We're going to have some poetry and some piano playing and a monologue from Shakespeare. But seriously, it's going to be good. Trust me. People hear classical and they're like, oh, not sure about this. But trust me, this one's going to be good. So first up, we have Chris Evans with a poem, which is going to be pretty amazing. Then we have Jim Onyemenam. Very sorry, Jim. Who's going to be playing Marriage d'Amour on the piano. And then we have Ben Gerrey performing a monologue from Shakespeare. Good times. So I'd like to welcome Chris Evans to the stage, please.
This poem is about my relationship with one cat, but I guess it can be expressed to all cats in general. So, I could not help but feel that my cat felt a slight resentment toward me, as though I had what she wanted, but she wanted it all to herself. So I killed her first thing. Now, I've seen Doctor Who, and I believe in the supernatural, but the super-catchural? Thank you. She rose from the ashes with a nasty mew and killed me with claws, so killed me? And attacked me with claws, so I killed cat number 2. If she came back again, I didn't want to be around, so I got out my mobile phone and hailed a taxi cab to take me out of town. But it wasn't to be, as I felt scratches on my back from cat life number 3. I keeled over backwards and crushed her underneath, but sadly for me, she clung on with her teeth, and as she rose again now with life number 4, I was thinking that I couldn't take any more. I ran for my life with this cat close behind, and I only had one thing set in my mind, and I wanted rid of this cat. I didn't want it alive, and crossing the road, a bus killed cats 4 and 5. Cat number 6 was a lovely change. She was much cuter and no longer deranged. She caressed my legs and curled up in my arms. She was adorable, I couldn't do her any harm. So I went back home and put on the TV, but happiness didn't last long, unfortunately. A nasty accident with razor and foam led to me being once again chased from my home. I ran to my neighbours. I knew she had a great day. And after a quick fight, I knew she'd died once again. But cat 8 was quite sneaky and appeared much more clever. It still hated me much, seemingly. However, I knew what to do. There were but 2 lives to go. I had to end this cat with 2 vicious blows. I spun round, but alas, the cat was not there. I stared. Where had she gone? This was an enemy unlike the other ones. I felt a pain in my ankle, but when I looked down, I could see only teeth marks, no cats around. A weight at my neck was quite quickly relieved, and... How was a cat this intelligent? I couldn't believe I was being bullied by a feline. This just wasn't right, especially on MADSoc's variety show night. In that man's garden, I ran for the shed, ducking for a whir that scythed from my head, and I picked up a rake, and with an almighty swing, caught the demon cat square under the chin. I sent it flying quite high in the air, and as it came down, I said a quick prayer. It landed on all 4s, slightly shaking the ground, which was probably felt from all around. I sank to my knees. There was no way I could win. I lowered my head and had to give in. I surrendered to this cat. There was no point trying. The final regeneration was an African lion.
have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, lest to escape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long. Lest the puck a liar call, so good night unto you all, give me... So good night unto you all, give me... Lex? What's the last line from Midsummer's Night Dream?
If we shadows have offended.
Yeah, the end of that speech.
So good night unto you all.
Right after that.
That we haven't slumbered here.
No, not the word that, I mean the next moment.
Well, then you go home, you pretend you enjoyed it, and then you make love to your horrible girlfriend.
But back in the monologue.
The word butt back isn't in the monologue.
What's the last line?
We know where you are.
Not if you've been tagged.
Thank you guys, you've been a wonderful audience tonight.
That's the last line of this show.
Why are there suddenly Catholic school children involved?
That's MADSoc's Twitter feed. Look, we are about as far away from Shakespeare as we can get.
I'm 50 Shades of fucked up, Anastasia.
Never mind, now we are.
Plot device, bitch.
No, that's from Lawrence's masterpiece, not another pantomime.
Bangarang, motherfucker.
That's from Lammy's, not another pantomime rip-off. That's the moment before a sneeze. That's the moment after a sneeze. That's the theatre student at Starbucks. That's the lecturer after his entire class has failed an exam. Lex, stop, listen. This has gotten really weird, really fast, and I am not in the mood. Do you know this line?
Yes.
Then what is it?
Ugh. Wake up, you little fairy face. Ugh. You make me sick. You know, I almost refuse to live with you.
That's what Chamberlain's woke me up 2 nights ago.
And I hate your beard.
Please stop.
God, why do you always insist on playing your keyboard at 2 in the morning? Hold still, I'm gonna... Hold still, I'm gonna... Laurence?
Yep.
What's that thing that Gabriel did?
Yeah, I smashed Flint, so what?
No, that's a Cinderella in Space after party. I'm talking about 2 nights ago.
This is the ugliest dick I've ever seen.
No, that's his doctor. I'm talking about his housemate.
You've had a bad trip?
No, that's what a sheep said to me after I dropped acid. Laurence, this is serious.
No, it's not. Lawrence, what's the last line from Midsummer Night's Dream?
Happy June 23rd. I'm 6'3".
That's the Midsummer's Heights scream.
One day I'm gonna throw away these bongos, get off this ass pathway, and soar with the ego.
That's the bridge drummer's flight dream.
He's 8 years old, got a plunger of gold in his him against the world.
Good drummer's fight thing.
There's no reason you've not been nominated for a student award.
Thank you so much.
Aren't the shows here just tremendous?
I feel so blessed.
Quick question about MADSoc though.
Hmm?
If MT-Soc do musicals, Theatre-Soc do plays, and Lit-Soc do creative writing, why does MADSoc even exist?
Look, back to the point. Line from Midsummer.
What? Stop being northern and get editing.
That's MADSoc's Twitter again.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some mugs at you.
That's what Chev said.
Not what we're looking for.
The word butt back isn't in the monologue.
That's what I said 2 minutes ago.
I'm fine with this.
That's what I'm going to say in 1 minute.
That's what I'm about to say.
Well, that's what I'm about to say.
Well, that's
what I'm saying now.
Whoa, what? This is crazy. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Laurence, stop it. Fine, I don't care. Stop it. Beat me, Laurence, boy, how are you matching?
But both of you guys...
Stop messing around. I'm trying to... Wait,
No, get me out of this.
It's Laurence's fault.
No, it's not.
Who's leading this? Wait.
Focus.
Now say anything
Only you have.
I hate Nicole. Everyone hates Nicole. Well, I don't. Who? Me? You? No, me.
Who is me?
We have
Time to hook our brains. Let's close your eyes and... Oh. Give me your hand if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. That's the line.
So we switch bodies.
How very bizarre.
I'm fine with this.
We are switching back!
Thank you very much. That was a monologue for 3. Thought I'd trick you into watching Shakespeare now. Yeah. Hear the groan from the audience as you say Shakespeare. Ooh. Right, next up we have another monologue. This one isn't Shakespeare, however. This one's from Emily Clegg, called Feeding Time. Next we have Lex returning to the stage, doing Heartbeats by Jose Gonzalez. And then we have a homegrown written sketch by Laurence Williams and Chris Evans. So, yeah, please welcome Emily Clegg to the stage.
Just to like bring you all down after that really sort of cheerful, happy voice. Okay. At 2 o'clock, they emerge, the animals, smacking their lips and pressing their greasy faces up against the barrier. It's feeding time, and each one of them is hungry, from the cackling hyena to the alpha baboon, banging his chest and howling for sustenance. charge towards us, drooling with a half-starved look in their eyes. Then, all at once, the jungle chorus erupts, each of them baying for food. Steam rises from our frazzled minds as they surge closer. The lion, quite clearly the king, roars his demands at us, the commoners. We attempt to soothe him, remove the thorn from his paw, but it's to no avail, and suddenly the whole of his pride appears, bellowing out similar orders. We're red in the face, drenched in sweat, and pouring everything we can into satisfying their needs, but animals are animals. They don't notice, they don't care. We're nothing. We're just providers. True, they need us, but at the same time, we need them. It's a delicate balance, and like any ecosystem, the smallest fault can prove disastrous. We just have to put up and shut up, and accept there's no room for changes, especially when it comes to the food chain. Finally, the moment arrives. They can sense it, smell it, almost taste it on the tips of their lolling tongues. Drool snakes its way downwards from their gaping mouths, and their bright eyes watch us, hungry. Nervously, we glance at them. They grin at us in anticipation. Then, all at once, they surge forwards, hands grabbing, legs kicking, mouths shouting, chips! Doner meat! Pizza! Chicken! Sauce! The orders scarce leave our hands before they're ripped open. They scarcely stop to breathe as they shovel the glistening fat into their gaping mouths. The hyena, in the leopard print dress, shrieks with laughter, while the beady eyes of her meerkat friend dart around the room in the hopes of finding a suitable mate. The lion, meanwhile, moves on from the remains of his mixed kebab, in search of fresher, tastier prey. Like the dainty little songbird nibbling chips in the corner of the room. After giving her the once-over, he pounces like the predator he is, while the rest of his pride look on with encouraging smirks. She's got no chance now. One look, one move, maybe a brief struggle, and she'll be on her way. Off to the lion's den. We've seen it before, and we know we will see it again. They're starting to leave now, migrating to bigger and better things. Some choose to return to their nests, while others continue on the search for a suitable mate. Meanwhile, we are left alone to clean up what's left of the frenzy. It's a strange world, this urban jungle. A truly unique habitat for a truly unique species. We pride ourselves on our morals, our capabilities, our achievements. But when it comes right down to it, we're animals, through and through.
Well, just a cheap one. I mean, why is this even on? Is it on?
No.
No.
Brilliant. Thank you. I tell you, volunteers. You don't get what you pay for. Because your laugh is really distracting. Could you please? Okay, I'm professional. I can do this. Okay, just to cheer you up from the last two acts, this is a song called by Jose Gonzalez called Heartbeats. I really hope you enjoy it because it was absolute hell to learn. So I'm just going to get on with it. One night to be confused, one night to speed up truths. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away. Both under influence, we had a divine send to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade, to go for hands for above, to lean on. Would it be good enough for me though? One night of magic rush to start a simple touch, One night to push and scream, and then release 10 days of perfect tunes. The colors red and blue. One night to push and scream. We were in love. Took off our hands from above to lean on. Would it be good enough for me though? Took off our hands from above to lean on. Would it be good enough? And you, we had the hands of the devil. And you put us to sleep with wolf teeth, trading different heartbeats in our life. To call for hands for above, to lean on. Would it be good enough for me though? To call for hands for above, to lean on. Would it be good enough for me though?
So yeah, this is the second poem and final poem that I have in this book. Yeah. I saw a girl in a bar on my walk down the street. Her body was fine and her dress was quite neat. Moving into the bar, I took the... Laurence, I told you to wear a dress.
What's wrong with this?
It's not a dress, and to be honest, it's like a hoodie. It's rags, Laurence. You're wearing rags.
Oh, come on. This is just the attire of an artiste.
What?
Well, I decided to make use of my English degree and become a full-time writer.
Okay, that's great, but you have to wear that now.
Well, it makes me feel creative.
Does it work?
Well, yeah, I've sold loads of stuff already.
Oh, really? Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, loads.
What kind of thing?
My clothes, my car, my house.
You sold your car.
Yeah, it's okay though. I got a really good deal on it. A bird pooped on it.
Emily?
Emily, yeah.
Look, you need a proper job or something. Oh, I could get you one here.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it over a drink or something. I'll buy it, have any money.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Can I just have a Coke?
Is Pepsi okay?
Fine. Yeah, just get me a burger.
Is ribs okay?
Sure. Just let me go to the bathroom first.
Is the toilet okay?
Where is it?
That door, down there, straight over the bridge, down the stairs on your left. Or, if you fancy
I'm
leaving
fine. I'm
through
fine. I'm gonna join the cast of fame.
Is witches okay?
No.
Everyone. Oh, now we're working. Right, so next up we have our musical section. Yep, musical section. I even have it written on my paper. Yep, I have a sheet of paper with all the acts on because couldn't memorize them. What am I like? Right, first up we have Rosie, who is going to be sign languaging of You Need Me, I Don't Need You by Ed Sheeran. Then we have A Blast from the Past. If anybody was around for I Love You, Perfect Now Change last year? Anybody? Yeah, okay, cool. This one might be one that you're a bit familiar with then. It's Single Man Drought, which is quite fun. Yeah? No? Silence. Then we also have followed up by Ben doing Cause I'm a Guy, again from I Love You, Perfect Now Change. So, Rosie.
Seems the laugh is great now. See me lose focus as I sing to you loud. I can't, no, I won't hush. I say the words that make you blush. I'm gonna sing this now. Ow, ow, I'm true, my songs are where my heart is. I'm like blue and sick to other artists. I'm not you, now that will be disastrous. Let me sing and do my thing, I'm into greener pastures. I'm real, I do it all, it's all me. I'm not fake or ever on smoking on a crack pipe. And I won't be a product of my genre. My mind will always be stronger than my songs are. Never believe the bullshit that fake guys feed to you. Always read the stories that you hear on Wikipedia. And musically I'm demonstrating. Whenever I perform live, feels like I am meditating. Times at the Enterprise when some fella film me. Young single riser like a Gabriel chill me. Cause you need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. So you need me, man, I don't need you. 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 So you need me. Cause with the lyrics I'll be aiming it right. I won't stop till my name's in lights. The stadium heights with Damien Rice on red carpets. Now I'm on Arabian Nights because I'm young. I know my brother's gonna give me advice. Long night, short height, and I've gone hyper. Never be anything but a singer-songwriter. Yeah, the game's over, but now I'm on a new level. Watch how I step on the track without a loop pedal. People think that I'm bound to blow up. I've done around about 1,000 shows, but I haven't got a house, plus I live on a couch. Do you believe the lyrics when I'm singing them out? Wow, from day one I've been prepared. With 3 or 5 wax from my ginger hair. So now I'm back to the sofa, given a dose of what the future holds. Cause it's another day, plus I keep my last name. Forever keep the genre pretty basic. Gonna be breaking into other people's tunes when I chase it. And replace it with the elephant in the room with the faces. Into another rapper's shootings and new laces. I'm selling CDs from my rucksack. Aiming for the paper, selling CDs from my rucksack. Aiming for the majors nationwide. So we just jack it to get the bus back. Clean cut kid without a razor for the mustache. I hit back. When the pen hurts me, I'm still a choir boy in a Ben church seat. I'm still the same as a year ago. But people hear me though according to the MySpace and YouTube videos. I'm always doing shows. If I'm not, I'm in the studio. Truly broke, never growing up. Call me Rufio. Melody music maker. Reading all the papers. They say I'm up and coming like I'm fucking in an elevator. Cause you need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. So you need me, man, I don't need you. 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 So you need me, man, I don't need you.
And that's why I love aerodynamic engineering.
Wow, Bob, what a long story.
You having anything to start?
Oh no, Bob, no appetizer for me. I'm a very light eater. I'm lying. Plus, I didn't get to the gym today, and generally I go every single day. I'm really lying.
Wow, Nicole, you are one special woman. I could talk to you all night.
Please, God, don't let him.
But my real passion is golf. Do you like golf?
Of course. I'm lying.
Do you play?
Oh, surely. Oh boy, I'm lying.
We ought to play sometime.
Oh, your course or mine? Who is this woman talking?
Hey, did you ever see the greatest golf movie ever made? Caddyshack.
Loved it. I didn't see this movie.
What was your favorite scene?
Help me.
Help me, help me.
See, the difference between fuel injection and fuel exhaust is really very simple.
To think he thinks he's at his best. No thought tonight has he repressed. He talks and talks and eyes my breast. There's a serious single man drought.
Now some would say a catch I found. He's single straight, his mind is sound. There's 4 guys left like him around.
favourite Caddyshack actor?
Oh, you know, that crazy, wacky, nutty, funny...
Chevy Chase?
Yes!
Me too!
I could grow old, alone just fine.
I'll buy some cats like 29.
They'll find me dead in my feline shrine. There's a serious single man drought. So I date Bob and hope and flirt.
He might get better by dessert.
I say, I pray, still I assert. There's a serious single man, delirious single man.
And let me take care of the check.
Let's split it.
I'm lying.
I'm lying.
I'm really lying.
No, it's on me.
You bet your sweet macho gold card it is, 'cause there's a serious, delirious, severious, Wagnerius. Send the Marines, we're talking serious. Single man drought. Ladies' room.
Alright, I am boasting. On dates I am coasting. It's me I am toasting. Why? 'Cause I'm a god. My hairline's receding. My ulcer is bleeding. My ego needs feeding. Why? 'Cause I'm a god. My vacuum is rusting. My bathtub is crusting. My kitchen's disgusting. Why? 'Cause I'm a god. My gut is expanding. In bed I'm commanding. By God I'm outstanding. Why? Why? 'Cause I am strong. I am invincible. And I'm a football-loving, meat-eating, crotch-itching, channel-flipping, belching, burping, scratching, snoring, never stop to ask direction. Go! Yeah!
All right, how's everybody going? Still feeling good? Still feeling good? Seeing some empty glasses around. Everybody ready for another drink? Yeah. Well, how about this? I propose we still have another half to go. But, you know what? I'll give you 15 minutes. Go get another pint, refill your drinks, come back. Then we can be merry and all round good in the next half. Yeah. So go get another drink, have 15 minutes, and see you back then. And next up we have Stephanie Stoll singing Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again from Phantom of the Opera. Opera? Yeah. Everybody knows Phantom of the Opera, right? Yeah? Give a cheer if you know Phantom of the Opera. Okay, good. Got some musical people in here. Good times. Well then, I'd like to welcome Chris and Laurence to the stage for their sketch.
And now more into character.
Michelangelo.
Hello, Your Holiness.
I want to have a word with you about this Last Supper of yours.
Yes.
I'm not happy with it.
Oh, what? It took hours.
Not happy at all.
What's wrong? Is it the jellies you don't like, or the kangaroo?
What kangaroo?
The kangaroo there in the back. Hippity hoppity. I can paint over it if you like. Make it another disciple. I'll do that. Yes?
That's the problem.
What is?
The disciples.
Are they not Jewish enough? No worries, don't worry. I made Judas the most Jewish of them all. It's fine.
No. There are 28 disciples.
Well, then we won't notice if we had another one, will we? Or should we scrap the whole thing?
That's not the point. There are 28 disciples.
Too many?
Of course it's too many.
Well, I thought that given it's the Last Supper, Jesus might want to make it a bit of an extravaganza, rather than just a little tiny snack or a midnight meal.
There were just 12 disciples at the Last Supper.
Yeah,
The Bible clearly says so.
The others could have popped by.
There were 12 disciples altogether.
No friends?
No friends.
Concubines?
No.
Waiters?
No.
Cabaret?
No.
I know what we can do, I know. We'll make it the penultimate supper. Bible doesn't say how many of those there were, does it? No.
No. But that's not the point. The penultimate supper was not a significant event in the life of our Christ. Even if they had a conjurer and a full brass band, I commissioned a Last Supper from you with 12 disciples and 1 Christ.
1?
Yes! Now would you please tell me what possessed you to paint 3 Christs?
It works, doesn't it?
It does not work.
It does. The fat one balances out the 2 skinny ones.
There was 1 Saviour.
Artistic license?
1 Redeemer.
Fine, I know what you want. You want a bloody photographer.
I may not know much about art, but I know what I like.
Oh, it's time
using the mic with a stand now. How about that? I'd like to think, wow, tonight's really weird. Right, I'd like to thank Leah Franks, who is our piano accompanist for this evening. Well, next up, I'd like to welcome Emily Clegg to the stage. I'm not sure how to introduce this one, so I'm just going to leave it to Emily to introduce herself. So, everybody, Emily Clegg.
It is a very serious piece of literature that explores the complex relationship between men and women in a way that I will hope revolutionize the way in which we talk about sex. It's definitely not 50 Shades of Grey ripoff at all. Nervously, I glance up at him through a curtain of soft blonde hair. His eyes meet mine, grey, angry and sharp-eyed. He is the predator and I am the prey, caught in the headlights of his glare. He takes a step towards me. I flinch. I asked you a question, he snaps. I cast my eyes downwards, and my soft, ruby-red lips, the ones he has kissed oh so many times, remain closed. Venus, he says, more softly this time, answer me. I didn't think you wanted me anymore, I stammer out. He takes another step closer. I feel his fingers beneath my chin, supple, yet somehow still incredibly masculine. His touch makes me gasp. It's been so long, at least 6 hours since our last tryst. Since our last expression of physical love. And I long to feel his strong, muscular body against my slender, delicate frame once again. He lifts my head, and our eyes meet. His expression is softened now, and he looks close to tears. Reaching out, I take his hand in comfort. How could you think that? He whispers. I love you, Venus L'Amour, with all my heart. He pulls credits. See what's so funny about a declaration of love? It's a serious novel. If you find a young woman's struggle and pain funny, Mr. Laurence Williams. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. He pulls me towards him, his arms cocooning me, keeping me close, keeping me safe. Love is coursing through his body. I feel it beating against my chest and brushing against the top of my thigh. Oh, gee, I want him so much. He senses my need and presses his lips against mine, chastely at first with an ever-building sense of passion. We are conjoined, unable to pull away. It's as if we're joined at the lips with Crit Stick. It's so hot, so unbelievably sexy. In between a flurry of kisses, I let out a low moan. And feel his lips What do you want, baby? He whispers seductively. I want you to take me, I gasp. Please, Gabriel, take me! Take me now! All at once, I feel his hands upon me, pulling at my clothes. They're like crabs. Tiny, sexy crabs. Like hands. I've never been more turned on in my life. I need him to enter me. Oh, gee, I really, really do. Please, Gabriel, I gasp. Please. Soon, baby, he soothes. Soon. I feel his nimble fingers reaching for the zip of my red satin dress. He pulls it gently yet firmly, and I feel it melt away from my body like wax from a candle. I stand exposed in his arms. What a lucky coincidence. I wore my good underwear this morning. What an even luckier coincidence that everything matches. It seems too good to be true. I feel his smooth palms exploring my skin. Oh, baby, he moans. I trace the buttons on his shirts and slowly begin to undo them one at a time. His breathing gets heavier until he sounds like a fat man on a treadmill. And it's also erotic that my prove my love for you, Venus, he whispers, softly nibbling at my earlobe. Let me show you the sheer depth of my devotion, my huge, throbbing, pulsating sense of devotion. He lifts me into his arms as if rescuing me from the wreckage of a burning building. And, in an incredibly deep and metaphorical way, I told you it was serious, I suppose, after all, my life was a complete train wreck until he came along. My lover, my protector, my chunky hunk of man meat, my Gabriel. I nestle against his chest, savoring the sense of warmth and protection it radiates as he carries me through to the bedroom. Placing me on the soft satin sheets, he kisses me once again, his tongue invading the soft, wet crevice of my mouth, like a particularly ferocious battering ram. I respond with a similar amount of passion, relishing the feel of his cool hands on my blazing body. His skillful fingers lift the underwire of my bra and fondle my flowering buds, making me yelp like a particularly excitable chihuahua. He chuckles slightly. Oh, Venus, he says. Oh, baby, I love the sound you make. They're so hot. The remains of my insides begin to melt. Oh, gee, he has such a way with words. He's like Casanova, Heathcliff, and that bloke who won X Factor last year, all rolled into one. For the 100th time, I wonder what he sees in a tall, blue-eyed, wealthy, buxom blonde heiress like me. I mean, I'm just incredibly ordinary. I'm just an incredibly plain and ordinary down-to-earth girl. Or at least I was until I parachuted into his life after my father's private jet was hijacked by a group of armed robbers who wanted to hold me to ransom and have their dastardly way with me. Yes, life was so dull until Gabriel came along. So incredibly boring, so mundane. He places his hand on my slender yet surprisingly curvaceous waist and lets out a low groan, dragging me gasping and moaning back into reality. I don't think I can hold out much longer, he pouts. Then do it, I whisper. Do it, Gabriel, do it now! A moment later he complies, and I gasp as he enters me, his throbbing memory investigating the dark secrets of my Lady Jane. Pleasure's intense, almost unbearable, and in my head a number of images begin to flash by. A train enters a tunnel, an oyster is prized apart, a firework explodes, a finger is poked through the hole of a donut! A monkey dressed up as a giant strawberry rides a tiny unicycle while circus music plays, though what the last image has to do with anything I don't quite know. As he expresses his physical love for me, he kisses me all over with gentle little pecks like a man indulging in a KFC corn on the cob. I respond by grabbing at his hair, pulling him closer to me, relishing the feel of his soft skin against mine as I run my hands along his body, desperate to feel every inch of him. My lips caress his chest and eventually his ear where I whisper a sweet, I love you, to him. Through his grunts I hear an, I love you too, and lie back and smile as he continues to plough me like a field of freshly planted oats. 2 hours, 45 minutes and 36 seconds of physical expression later, I collapse into his arms after experiencing 9 earth-shattering, life-changing, super amazingly good orgasms. I frown slightly. Only 9 this time. He must be having an off day, what with all that emotion earlier. Graciously, I decide to let it slide. Oh, Venus, he whispers, wrapping me up in his arms. You truly are a goddess. And you truly are an angel, I giggle, causing him to smile at me. I do love your giggle, he murmurs. I could bottle it up and make a fortune out of it. It's that beautiful. Oh, Gabriel, I laugh, swatting his chest. You absolute flirt. I don't hear you complaining, he grins. His audacity brings on a fresh case of giggles, and soon we're both at it, roaring with laughter. He whispers, nuzzling my ear, still chuckling slightly. There's something about you lying there, laughing, that really lets out a deep breath. Turns me on. And just like that, he's inside me again. And I lie there, savoring the feeling of the two of us being one, and start to wonder, why don't the two of us do this more often?
Emily, ladies and gentlemen. Now you understand why that introduction, no. It's not possible. Next up, we have a song, another song. This song is comedic though, so you be prepared to laugh. Yeah. It's called Secrets. Anybody heard of it? No? Cool. Okay, new one. Good times. Then we also have afterwards, read my paper, Lex again, playing All I Got by Newton Faulkner. So I'm going to move this mic into position, and then we'll start. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Help! I'm stuck!
It's so much easier if you haven't broken your legs.
I'm sorry! Stop sitting me on such high balls.
Oh, touch yourself, I don't care.
I like it!
So, that was close. Is the mic, can you hear me through the mic or not? Apparently not, 'cause no one's asking any questions.
Sorry, I'm a bit rubbish at this, really.
Oh God, not again.
Oh, is that better? Oh, I can hear myself now. Oh.
Hey!
We probably should rehearse this next time. Okay, right.
Don't be silly.
Enjoying yourself?
Very much so. Lovely to do.
I'm having banter with a puppet. I've got a secret.
I've got one too.
Tell me your secret.
I'll tell my secret to you.
Unload your burden.
Relinquish your life.
I'm ashamed.
You were safe now.
My day of judgment has arrived.
Rise up, stand tall. For the keeper of secrets will fall. While the truth teller quenches his thirst, the fountain of justice.
You go first. Ah, shit.
No, after you.
What the? I've completely looked.
Every time. Every single time.
You go first.
No, after you again.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Look, it's paper or nothing.
Well, please, I insist. After all, how can I be so sure that the secret I'm hiding is worth me confiding to you in comparison to your secret, which might be as boring as batshit?
My standard of secrets is second to none. There are Nazis who will not believe what I've done.
My secrets are massive.
I bet I've got more.
I'm a secret machine.
I'm a secrecy whore.
I ate your lasagna.
I steal from Amigo.
I've never seen Star Wars.
I love open mic nights.
I jump queues at Rubik's.
I don't attend lectures.
I never miss citrus.
I voted for Bolland.
I leave without paying.
I lie in.
I litter.
I think Pacey's hot.
I think Stephen's fitter.
I don't wear pajamas.
I cook in the nude.
I slept with your grandma.
I slept with my grandmother too. But these are mere samples, common examples of everyday secrets we keep locked away. Deeper within, there's a bag in the bin of my soul. A secret that's too big to say. Rise up, stand tall. For the keeper of secrets.
I cry watching you fight.
I don't use the sports bar.
I take this to study.
I leave washing up just for you.
I slap ugly pressures.
I break wind in lectures.
I organise orgies.
I lie to you too.
I rarely use condoms.
I throw rocks at Titan.
I stole all the staples.
I'm writing a novel just so you guys know.
I like MADSoc but don't go to their show.
And secrets are like margarine. They're easy to spread, but hard to clean off your pants. And once that stain is seen, everyone knows.
I'm digging that dig in the fridge.
What?
Nothing.
Secrets.
Martin, everyone. Well, quite frankly, I just want to sing a song about cocks, because I want to follow that up, but sadly, I don't have any. This one is one of my favourite songs by Newton Faulkner, and it's called All I Got. I hope you enjoy it. All I gotta do is sit around and wait. All I gotta do is not anticipate. Everybody said I should have taken back. All I gotta do is keep my brain on track. 'Cause I know what you're thinking. 'Cause you know what's coming now. Everywhere I look, everything's looking so good, and everyone is you. And to rush straight in, I just don't know where to begin. Everyone is you, everyone is you. All I gotta do is sit around and wait. All I gotta do is not anticipate. Everybody said I should have taken back. All I gotta do is keep my brain on track. 'Cause I know what you're thinking. 'Cause I know what's coming now. Everywhere I look, everything's looking so good, and everyone is you. Got to rush straight in, I just don't know where to begin. Everyone is you, everyone is. I hope that you find it. Freedom is all that you want. I can see a silver lining. You're there for you time after time after time after all. Everywhere I look, everything is looking so good, and everyone is you. And I know I'm to run straight in, I just don't know where to begin. Everyone is you, everyone is you.
Alex Chamberlain, everybody. So next up, we have somebody who's been in MADSoc for quite a while, and his face is known around. He's pretty well known for his comedy. He's just currently participating in the Chortle Awards. Anybody know the Chortle Awards? Yeah. Okay, we got two is good. Yeah, it's comedy awards. So you know he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's Josh Tyas, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be doing a comedy mixed bag, I think is the best way to put it. And then after that we have Nicole and Ellie coming up to do I Know Him So Well from Chess. So yeah, everybody, Josh Tyas.
Woo! Who's on the radio show?
I used to. Wow, what an introduction there, thank you. Just to put the night in some sort of context, my brother tonight is he's over in London in the Hackney Empire he's performing in a musical theatre showcase to like 400 people, including agents from some of the biggest agencies in the West End, and also some of the tutors from the biggest drama schools in the country. And I'm here. In weights, performing for MADSoc. So that's wonderful. Now I'm inspired by some of the great poetry, of the 70s, okay, some of the revolutionary poetry. And in particular, one poem that really inspires me is a poem called Black Mother Woman. Okay? Now I've decided to write my own one about my life, and it's called White, Probably Infertile, Man. Cue the music. Is Adele someone like you? the most beautiful song ever written. It really bridges that gap between the heart and the soul. It makes me cry in shopping centres. I'm queuing up in HMV with my Adam Sandler box set. Mr. Megorian's Wonder Emporium. But I'm welling up. Oh, Adele, you big moany bitch, you. Because I'm a white, probably a fertile male. When Beethoven was free, he wrote his first symphony. When Mozart was a similar age, he also wrote his first symphony. When Alexander the Great was 20, he conquered half the known world. Last night, I spent 6 hours on YouTube. Looking at videos of cats. Meow, it's funny. He goes up the stairs and then down the stairs. Cats. I also watched a video called when soldiers come back from the war and they see their dogs. So sad. It's a border collie! It's like he knows where he's been! What about all the dogs whose masters didn't come home? Because I'm a white, probably a fertile male! Keep playing, come on, louder! That's the most pathetic piano I've ever heard. What have I learned in my 21 years? What have I learned, okay? I've learned that people are wrong. Okay, people are always... Oh, it wasn't too long! Okay, it wasn't too long! Right, you don't understand! You're over 5'4". This isn't for you, alright? It's for me. It's a short man with hairy feet. Those books really spoke to me. God down. Take me on an adventure. So my white, probably a fertile male. I better address the infertility question, ladies. It's not confirmed. It's not the sort of man whose sperm swim backwards. The little guys, they're timid and they're introverted. Very much the Michael Cera of sperm. Last night I was reliving some of my plans. You enjoying it? Good? Yeah. This isn't a double act, by the way. It's very much 90%, 10%. Oh. 15, I'll give you 15. I was reliving some old childhood memories. Watched Flubber. Love the Flubber guys. I never noticed this when I was younger. I never noticed this, but Flubber is a real cunt. He really is. He's a real cunt. He's not like a funny sort of anthropomorphic blob. He's horrible. He's a psychopath. He's a cunt. Okay, he kills a man. Flubber kills a man. It might surprise you to know, guys, but I got fired from GU2. It was for political reasons. I went on a 5-minute rant saying M. Bollum's YouTube videos were shit. And they are shit. Really shit. I want to be your president. I fucking don't want you to be my president. Fuck you, M. Bollum. Did you know there's a direct correlation? There's a direct correlation, okay, mathematics. Between the amount of money you spend on fancy dress and how interesting a person you are. The most boring people of all, okay, are women when you talk to them after they've had a night out. Oh my god, it was such a good night. I had such a good night. I had Jaeger bombs, and then I had tequila, and then I had VKs, I had the blue ones. What are they called again? BK Blue. Oh, that makes sense. and then I had some more BKs. And then I went dancing. And then I realised the universe was ultimately godless. The only people worse than people who drink is people who don't drink. Chev, I'm looking at you. I don't drink. Okay, I don't drink. I think. Okay, I think. Okay, what are you drinking now? You're drinking what is that? Is that Beer? Beer? I can't pronounce it. Because I don't drink. Okay, I'm not better than you. But I am. While you've been drinking, singing your little drunken songs, I just wrote a 14-page poem at the start of a novella in the toilets. What am I like? Better than you. You know what we're doing tonight? You know what each and every person who's been on this stage is doing tonight? Okay, we're living our dreams. Okay, we're living our dreams. Okay, that's what we're doing, we're living our dreams. You know what my dream is? To start a sex line. Populated by quirky indie girls. What are you wearing? Glitter! What are you doing? Playing my ukulele! And I'm vlogging about turtles. Keep playing! This is the final verse! And it's improvised! I am a white, probably infertile male. And I know, okay, it's a MADSoc night, there are other white, probably infertile males in the audience. I've been here for 4 years! 4 years of this shithole! Okay? I've drank myself into a hole. Do you know what university is like? Do you know what university is like for 4 years? It's like we have a fart and a little bit of shit comes out. That's what 4 years is like. Okay? That's my whole university experience. So if there are any other white, probably infertile males, I want you to stand up now. Okay, now's your opportunity. Make a stand. And all those white, probably infertile females, they stand up as well. And all the multicultural white, probably infertile males, they stand up. Yeah. It's not about being white on the outside. It's the inside that counts. I've been Josh Tyas. She's been Leah, is it Leah? Yeah. Bye. Do you want the microphone?
That was Josh Tyas, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking up for all those white infertile males out there. Good job, good job. Probably white, probably infertile males out there. Thank you, Josh. Doing public service there. I would just like to clarify that the views expressed by Josh Tyas are the views of Josh Tyas and not of MADSoc. Just so we all know. Don't want to dig ourselves into any big embollen-shaped holes. Okie dokie. So after that nice piece of comedy, I'd like to welcome Nicole and Ellie to the stage for I Know Him Well from Chess the Musical. Nicole and Ellie. now come to the last act of this evening. And for those of you out there who have been paying attention, I'm holding a different piece of paper. See? Even says different on it. Yeah. Now, for those of you who may have noticed, on your tables is a sheet that looks a bit like this. A bit like this. Yeah? Everybody got one? I'm assuming from the silence that everybody has one.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody has one. Cool, awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to end tonight on a sing-along. Yeah! Everybody loves a sing-along. And what better way to end a variety night than a sing-along? If you don't know this song, you probably actually know this song. This song is called the Four Chord Song. And what it is, it's a combination of a whole heap of songs that use the same four chords. For example, now I put myself on the spot here. For example, oh God. Quick, I need an example. James Blunt, You're Beautiful. In this song. Many songs are in this song. Yeah. So I would like to welcome Chris and I believe other people as well onto the stage. Onto the stage. Brilliant. And what we're going to do... What we're going to do is we're all going to sing along. Now, I've been told by Chris Dighton that there are 39 people in this room. So I expect to hear 39 voices, at least during the good bits. Okay. We all clear? All got our paper? Don't worry if you don't know the words, because I don't know the words either. It's all good. Okay, that's quite all right. Good times. Cool, Chris.
I've had enough of my singing. Is everybody ready?
My life is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. I won't hesitate no more days and I'll wait. I'm yours. This is the way you left me. I'm not pretending. No love, no worry, no happy ending. 'Cause you were amazing, and we did amazing things. If I could, then I would. I know wherever you will go, can you feel the love? Pictures of me on your wall for the world to see. 'Cause I can't live with or without you. Whenever I fall at your feet, let your tears might not pretty enough. If my heart is broken. Everybody ready for double time?
Double time?
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. It's the way you feel, darling. You go riding on the horses. Yeah. No women don't cry. I'm from a land down under. Once a jolly swag man can't buy a billabong. Hey. When I come around,
Say what? Save tonight. Save tonight. Hey.
Go Get it right.
You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Carry my, no carry my poker face. Come on, Barney, let's go party. Take only what you need from it. Take your canvas bags, take your canvas bags. Take your canvas bags to the supermarket. Canvas bags, nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith, this is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm a bird plane. I'm a bird plane.
I'm a motherfucking bird plane.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Doesn't that get you close to home?
Doesn't that make you shiver the way things
Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit you close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver the way things have gone? Doesn't it seem peculiar when everyone wants a little more? Still I do never go this far. That's all it takes to be a star.
Everybody, you've been a brilliant audience. Good night.
We're not